Just in time, we're back live and recording. Welcome everyone, live for Game 4 of Day 3 of the 2013 National Little League Championships, proudly sponsored by carsguide.com.au. This game is Brisbane North, they're in the first base dugout, and Cronulla Sharks. And we just had a very good game, a little bit of a blowout towards the end there, but Yarra prevailed over Mariners 9-2. I believe that puts Yarra into the top 8. We think Mariners may be out of the top 8 now, depending on other results. We hope you sit back and enjoy this broadcast. Of course, you can get in contact with us on 0415 285 574 by text. You can tweet us at AustBaseball, at AustBaseball, AUST Baseball. Use the hashtag LLChamps. You can email us at banditsbaseballtv@gmail.com. You can leave a comment on Baseball Australia Facebook page. Go to the website www.littleleague.org.au. Big thanks to the Brisbane Bandits for the streaming gear. We'd like to thank Alligators Baseball Club and their volunteers. And here we go with the first batter. So without further ado, I'll hand over to Brett Montgomery and our guest commentator, Kevin Dean.
Well, I thank you very much, Glenn, and welcome everybody to the last game here today on Field 1 from the 2013 National Little League titles, Cronulla versus Brisbane North. The pitcher for Cronulla today is TAITUHA Nukunuku. The catcher is Billy Mega Loudus, and the hitter is Brandon Bidwar. So we are seconds away from action. Ty sets and delivers, and the first pitch is up and outside, so you haven't missed any action whatsoever. Send your text in. Glenn will get the numbers up on the screen. Twitter us, Facebook us, email us. We'll do our best to get all those comments on air. So one ball on Brandon, bends into that one, strike one, evens it up 1-1. So TAITUHA Nukunuku working hard here for Cronulla. Had a long day here so far, some very exciting games. A little bit of controversy in our second game of the day. And we've had some decent score lines too. So the Brisbane North boys all standing up on the fence. You can see that wider shot there. Glenn's just going to try and track a bit of footage here for you. Follow the ball. There is a passed ball. Runs the count to 3 balls, 1 strike. So welcome back, Kevin. You just went for a little journey to get some food, nourishment for the boys.
Happy to keep you guys well stocked up. We need you fit and fighting fit for the last game of the day. And as you can see, that sun's glaring and looks a beautiful day for an afternoon game of baseball.
I'm keeping the brim of my hat nice and low this afternoon. Keep the sun off. And there's a walk. So Brandon draws first blood of this game with a base on balls. That'll bring up the catcher, Andrew Cusick, number 19. Wearing Joshy Roberts' number. So the Cronulla boys cheering on, support for their pitcher. Brisbane North all up on the fence, as I mentioned, getting behind Andrew. Here we go, Andrew working hard there, taking that ball for a strike. Looked a little bit high, but the umpire, we didn't get the umpire's name. That's how quick the turnaround time was. I literally finished writing the last name in the scorebook, and the umpires entered the field, had their chat, and 2 minutes later we're underway. So about an 11-minute turnaround from the last game. They're running a tight ship here at the Little League Nationals. Trish Quayle and Drew doing a great job here. Wondering where old Bretty Pickett is. Need to ask Brett a favour. If you're listening, Brett, pop on down. Need a tiny, tiny favour from you, mate. Okay, so it looks as though we're a little bit outnumbered here. I don't know whether the Brisbane North crew are right behind us or what's happened here, but Cronulla have a mountain of support to our left. I'd say it's the Bris North people right behind us. There's a line drive to right. Will he get in there? A diving catch. Oh, it pops out. He doesn't get a glove on that, so that will be... Oh, gee, I'm going to call it a single because he had to dive, had to slide on both knees, go for the basket catch. What do you think, Kev? Good call there?
Exactly, Brett. Agree 100%. A nice single there to young Andrew Cusick.
That'll bring up the centre fielder, Kane Swanson. Kane having a great tournament. So Tai Nukunuku settling in here now nicely. It should have been an out, maybe made an extra foot. That ball ripped. Second base grabs a liner. He jumps up, pulls that line drive in. The runners, but very quickly to retreat to their bases. That is the first out on a line drive to 4. That'll bring up the left fielder, Joel Strasser. We had a text earlier. Someone very keen to see Joel get going. Yeah, it was Narangba, that was right. Someone from Narangba sent in text. So here he is. Here's Joel. Here's his first AB this afternoon. And he's ripped it. It's going to find a gap. It's going to get down. Will the run score? He's getting waved around. He gets the stop sign. An excellent throw in there to the cutoff man. Excellent throw. The first baseman doing exactly what he's supposed to do. Get into the middle of the field. But Tai not covering home plate there. Tai welded to the mound. Just became a spectator. So there is a single to 8. Let's call it for Joel. That'll bring up Ben Stubbs. So a fast and furious start here, Kevin.
Loaded bases, 1 out here, top of the first. Brisbane North certainly look like they've come to play ball this afternoon.
He swing and a miss there from Ben Stubbs. He's not waiting around. He will not be cheated. That ball was close to the plate, so he thought, I'm going to have a hack. Swing hard in case you hit it. So Ben Stubbs here looking to do some damage with 1 out. Sack fly will work. Nice eyes there, just seeing that outside fastball low. Tai just trying to entice him to tap one down a shortstop. To second, I mean. The corners are in. The middle infielders are playing double play depth. So they're trying to get that double play through 4 or through 2, whichever way the ball takes them. Nice rip there, Kev.
Nice swing, and as you say, with that defensive alignment there with ex-ABL player Darren Fullerton coaching the Sharks, I'm sure he's got them well drilled. As you said, corners coming home and up the middle, turning a double.
So that was Ben Stubbs with an excellently level, plain swing there. He was all over that pitch, just ricocheted straight back. Change of velocity works exceptionally well there for Tai. Exceptionally well. Took about 10 mile an hour off that pitch and got Ben way out in front for the K. It's a drop third strike, but with the runner occupying first base with less than 2 out, it's an automatic out. That brings up number 7, today's starter for Brisbane North, Zach Mansfield.
And we've said this a lot throughout the tournament. Once again, another pitcher can really help himself here in the top of the first, loaded bases, and really get himself a bit of a lead here early in the game.
And Tai delivers high outside with a heat. Ball 1. Well, there's nothing better than a pitcher helping himself out. I know I don't do it that often. I get my fair share of hits, but yeah, get runners on base and in a risk position. You really like to help yourself out if you can. He flares that off foul down the third base line. Young guy out there making the good catch. Ben Stubbs and Marrero are, that's Ramon Marrero, are 2 Gympie migrants. That racist comment sent in from Tom West. No, only kidding, Tommy. Gympie. So, what's that mean? There's no comp out at Gympie, so you're telling us they travel quite an exceptional distance to play every week, so that would be great dedication. So that means their parents have quite a hefty fuel bill, I would imagine. So here's Jack Mansfield. Zach. We'll get that right. Zachary Mansfield is the correct Oh, he reaches out, pops it to second. Second flips to first. To second, flips to second. Shortstop covering. That's a 3. And that is a 4-6. That's it. So there's the top of the first thing out of the way. I'm just going to have a few bites of this pie. So, Kev, if you want to ad-lib, freelance, go for it.
Yes, well, White Brett's just getting himself some nourishment there. Brisbane North have come out here today to play ball. And unfortunately, they're with loaded bases. They weren't unable to score. So the Sharks head back in now with a bit of momentum. And 0-0 heading into the bottom of the first. Young Zach Manfield's on the mound, left-hander. Nice action. Just having his warm-up pitches here. And a rather large crowd has started to gather in here or filter in here to the Alligators Baseball Park for the last game on what is this, day 3 of the Little League Championships. Monday afternoon. I'm getting tired, getting my days mixed up. Monday afternoon. Heading into the all-important games tomorrow and Wednesday. So, young Zach getting a lot of support from the crowd into his stretch and fires and... Ooh, oh yes, it was a strike. Very good pitch there. Bit of a delayed call there from the umpire behind the plate. Another strike. We just have to be a little bit careful with that. We don't go a little bit early.
Daniel Bannon is the hitter playing shortstop today, followed by Billy Megaloudis. Shortstop comes up with a throw. There's an out. So we'll just go through the Cronulla lineup. Daniel Bannon, Billy Megaloudis, Darcy Edwards, Tommy Horn, Tai Nukunuku, Bo White, Caleb Simpson, Ben Carroll and Jeremy Quigg. That's how they'll line up.
As young Billy steps to the plate. Outside. And young Billy looks like a little lump of a lad. Ball 2 outside from Zach Mansfield. 1 out, bottom of the first. Big swing and a miss from young Billy. Obviously likes that ball up in the zone. 2 balls, 1 strike. Zach just composes himself, just walks off the mound for a second. And another good location. Billy definitely can't help himself, and swinging at that fastball was just a little bit high and probably out of the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Still 2-2, and if I was Zach Mansfield, I hope Andrew and Zach have got together, and I'll be coming back with that high fastball. And there it was. Foul tip, but taken well behind the dish by Andrew Cusack for the second out. So 2 outs, and here comes Darcy Edwards to the plate for the Cronulla Sharks. So lefty against lefty. And nice pitch there from Zach. Getting ahead in the count rather nicely. And looking to dominate these Shark hitters early in the game. A little weak ground ball there. The first baseman fields it, tags him out, and that'll end the inning. As you can hear, a rather large Brisbane North gathering is seating behind us.
Okay,
So
I'm back.
I've never seen a pie get eaten as quick as what I just seen there next to me. I think there was only about 3 bites and a couple of chews, and she's gone.
Had to get it down.
So nothing like a nice 4 and 20 for an afternoon snack.
Nice and warm too. Brisbane North, the lineups brought to you courtesy of Kangaroo Photos. Brandon Bidwar hit first, playing shortstop. Andrew Cusick catching 2. Kane Swanson hitting 3 over at centre field. Joel Strasser, there at 7. Left field, Ben Stubbs hitting 5, playing 5 for third base. Zach Mansfield pitching, hitting 6. Luke Reedy, first base, hitting 7. Josh Marriott, right field, hitting 8. Josh Hawksworth, second base, hitting 9. On the bench, Jeremy Taylor, Eli Lovell, Ramon Marrero, Jaden Holly and Mitchell Scotland. That's how they'll line up, courtesy of Kangaroo Photos. Thank you, Kangaroo Photos, for your support of the 2013 National Little League titles. SportsLink International support us. Gold Coast International, that's the hotel and surface, they support us. Virgin Australia, Europe Car, New Era, Sam Bats, Fielder's Choice, Majestic, Major League Baseball International, Tom Nicholson that is. Thanks to Tom Nicholson. So, top of the second inning here, Luke Reedy is the hitter, wearing the 1-6. So Ty sets and delivers. Good hard fastball ripped to third base, fielded cleanly. One hopper. First baseman cannot handle the throw. So there is a base runner. That is a wild throw. 5, and we see Luke Reedy on second base. Josh Marriott presented with a great opportunity here to drive in the first run of the game. So the coach is just reminding Josh, none down, runner on second. I wonder if they'll lay a bunt down and move him to third base. Is it too early? It appears so. He's going to take a pitch. Strike 1. So right across the belt there, inside corner. So here's the 1-3, Josh Marriott, nephew of Queensland legend Peter Marriott from up Narangba way. Peter, instrumental in the women's game. Does a lot of coaching and managing. And the pitch from Ty, good hard fastball, just low and outside. Got a text here, nice outs, Brisbane North, love your work, from Jaden R. Thanks, Jaden R. And a update here, final score, Swan Hills 12, Canberra 7. Final is Hill South 18, Far North Coast 8. I know the Mariners team were waiting on that Hill South North Coast match. So it's an 18-8 loss there for Far North Coast. They must have hopped on their bikes, the old Far North Coast, and travelled to Mudgeeraba. Mudgeeraba is only 7 or 8 minutes, literally, if you know which road to take.
Yes, and
go up past the Reedy Creek motorbike track.
Straight in the back way. Oh,
Runners hung up. Oh, but he gets back there safely. So there is Josh Marriott out on a dropped third strike, but he was tagged. Is that Reedy Creek track, is that done now? Is that finished?
I think it's still going, but there's been a lot of conjecture that it could be on its way out of there.
As I went past yesterday morning, I saw a lot of weeds on the jumps. I just thought, maybe it's done.
Maybe it's
finally done.
They've already moved them out.
Yeah, it's 30 years they've been there. Then people move in, move into the area and start complaining about something that's been there for 30 years before they even move in.
Don't get me started.
Yeah, I know. Local issues. Oh, that ball flying high, getting over the top of the glove. The runner will advance for Brisbane North. So Luke Reedy all the way to third base. That's Josh Hawksworth at the plate. So now RBI, sack fly, or even a hit would be better, but anything deep into the outfield will score the run. Anything through the infield will score the run. All the guys are playing in on what you'd call the grass. It's the total grass infield here, but there's an outside fastball. Okay, so TAITUHA has to work hard here. He's got the one out. A strikeout here would help. And Ty delivers. It's a strike down the middle, a box fastball. That's the pitch that Josh needs to unload on. Glenn was just mentioning there's a lot of upper body movement in his stance at the plate there, Kev. He's all over the place. He's like a branch in the wind.
He is. I'd like to see him just stay a little bit stationary. But he does tend to come stationary as the pitcher's in his wind-up.
But he needs to be worrying about loading. During the wind-up is when you start to load. Take the bat back, take the body weight back so you can come forward. You don't load early enough, you get behind the pitch, often swinging late. So productive out. Just make contact. And it's high up the ladder. So he had his opportunities at 2 balls he could hit, and he missed those. He let them go by.
And as you said, I think that movement really hurt him there. And as we said, you identify that pitch and drive it hard if it's a fastball, or sit back and drive it to right on the curve. And with all that movement, he didn't do either of those things. And the runner stranded now at third base with 2 outs.
Well, he had two boxed fastballs he could have worked with. Let them both go. Okay, so what's happening here? Number 9. Brandon Bidwell, there's no problem here. The catcher has a equipment problem. Got a question here. Would you guys know if North Cronulla will be televised today? Yes, they are right now. Where is Zach Lawrence from Cronulla? We're going to talk to Zach Lawrence soon. I think Zach has broken his arm in the second inning. He's supposed to be here right now. Have we got a text message or an email or something?
Looks like we've got an email from an important character, Glenn Williams, manager high performance from baseball operations there at New South Wales. Hi guys, just wishing Cronulla North and all the New South Wales teams the best of luck at the tournament. Participation manager Matt Sundstrom and myself checking out the feed in the office. And I played against Glenn many times and signed a lucrative contract to go to America. He's now managing the high performance area there at Baseball New South Wales.
Thanks for your support there, Glenn. Thanks for the email. Cronulla, they're doing well here. TAITUHA is pitching well. And here he goes again. Opportunity here for the first run of the game. Ooh, bit of a headhunter there on Brandon Bidwell. Just ducking out of the way there. Let's switch to that wider shot. You would have seen that nice and clear there on Brandon. So with 2 out, ground ball, strikeout will help, but anything through the infield will score a run. So the pitch, once again, ducking out of the way. So Ty just needing to work on that release point, just that shoulder swap. Swap the left shoulder with the right shoulder, 180 degrees. Always helps in centering the pitch.
And a good hitting count for Brandon to drive in the first run here if he can dig in after those 2 inside fastballs trying to brush him back there.
That pitch gets away. Oh, hesitation. Will he get caught out? No. He just hesitated. He started on 3 separate occasions. He started for home. He backed up, started, then he... Yep, well...
I think if Luke had his time again, he probably
would have gone.
There's a lot of distance here between home plate and the fence, so I would dare say on any pass ball, I'd be telling my guys to take the opportunity to scoot on home.
Well, if it's 60 feet to the base, it's easily 25 feet to the fence. So it's nearly half. But that is a strike. The important thing is they're still in the offensive situation where they're hitting, so it wasn't silly and got himself thrown out or hung up and run down. He's still there, so here's Brandon. Can he deliver? Have a strike, so he's leaving the bat there. He's making Ty execute. Ty did execute, so I think the count's, it's either 2-2 or it's a full count. Umpire not throwing the hands up with regularity. Let's go. That must have been a full count. Yes, it was. There's the payoff pitch. Brandon draws back-to-back walks. That'll bring up the catcher, Andrew Cusick.
Special email that Kevin's going to read out for us.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that quickly now. The director from Australian and Oceania Major League Baseball. So these emails are coming bigger and bigger. Thank you for the acknowledgement on the live stream just a couple of minutes ago. I'm watching it live in the office while at work. From Tom Nicholson. So thanks, Tom, for those wishes, and glad to see you tuning in.
Yeah, I've spoken to Tom a few times. We had tried to get Domingo Ayala to come into the country. Just let Tom know if you're listening. Craig Gibson from the Canberra Senators has lined up Domingo for the 2014 Pan Packs at Surface. Any help there would be much appreciated, Tom. I'm sure I'll probably see you at the Academy soon. A good friend of mine, Lewis Baker, is heading to the Academy. I'm going to head down there and jeer Lewis. Try and give him some helpful tips and generally just be a supporting person down there for Louis. So, yeah, if you're down there, Tom, I'll see you down there. I know your boy, I think it's Brody, isn't it? Brody Nicholson. We saw Brody, it was the 14 titles that we saw him at, I think it was. 18, was it the 18 titles? We saw him there. That ball ripped foul. Is it going to find the right fielder making good ground on that ball from Andrew Cusick? Just getting over there. He really got over there quick, didn't he? Right at the last. If that had hung up for maybe half a second more, he would have got that. So Andrew, that runner on first, runner on third, still with the opportunity to drive it in. 2 out. Ty Nukunuku on the hill, bearing down, and the pitch, a slower delivery. Third base is going to get it, so that slower pitch has worked twice brilliantly for Ty. He had a strikeout with it earlier that mattered, and he's had that delivery there come up trumps for him. It's 3 out, so Andrew Cusick unable to convert. So So if you're out there and you're looking for a car, carsguide.com.au is the place to go. Get online, set your parameters, price, year, make, model, body type, sedan, van, wagon, commercial. Punch the numbers in there, and within seconds you will have an opportunity to look through dozens, if not hundreds, of vehicles to choose from. Okay, well, we've got a special little guest in here. Come in here, young man. We just had a text about you. Let's see if we can see what this text says. Can you read what that says right there?
Where is Zach Lawrence from Cronulla?
There you go. So the question was, where is Zach Lawrence from Cronulla? And I'm happy to say the young man is here now. Zach, welcome to the show. You've had an unfortunate injury. Just talk us through what exactly happened to you.
Yeah, well, I was batting, and it was like a curve ball, and I went to swing, and I was doing a check swing, and the ball hit me in the wrist, and so I had to go to the hospital, and they said it was broken, so they plastered me up.
Which hospital did you go to? Robina?
Yeah, Robina.
Excellent facility. I went there for my Achilles operation. They looked after me. So they took you in, gave you the x-ray, and you got the bad news. Is it one break or two breaks, or what's the exact story?
They think it's a hairline break, but they're not sure. So it was 50-50 chance. It could have been a break, or it might have not have been. It might have been a scratch on the machine. and so they just plastered it up just in case, so I don't have problems when I'm older.
Is it swollen at all?
Yeah, it is swollen. There's a big egg.
So it's obviously sort of the touch, so you don't want anyone touching it. So your boys, they've played well through this tournament. So now they're out here today. It's 0-all. It's the bottom of the second inning here. Who's up to bat here? Is this one of your mates up here? Who's this?
Yeah, this is Tommy Horn. Great kid. He swings the bat hard and he makes good contact.
Okay, so I'm just going to pencil that in. There's Tommy there. So there's obviously a 1-2-3 out. I was eating the pie in the first inning. That's why you don't see any scoring there. So let's just work our way through this inning. So Tommy Horn here. What club does he play for in the... are you the Sydney region, North Sydney region?
Sydney. He plays for Giants, and I play for Cronulla, and we verse him.
So, are you a Cronulla Sharks fan in the NRL? Look at that! That's high! That's just definitely gone. That's not even worth a long. That is just worth an absolute gone.
Majestic.
That was a driver. That was a one-wood on the first tee of a 400-metre par 4, and he's just crushed that 300 metres. Well, you said he swung a heavy bat, and right there, that is absolute. That is the biggest home run we have seen. Look, Phil's boy hit one nearly as far, but that is a monster shot. What do you think of that?
Yeah, amazing. I told you he swung the bat hard.
Well, he certainly does. Let's enter 4 horizontal crosses with a 9. And that's an oppo shot too, so not even pulling the ball, going opposite field. So who's this? This is Ty Nukunuku. Does he have a nickname?
We used to call him Fuzzy T, but he got a haircut, so we can't call him that anymore.
So old Fuzzy T with the haircut. What team's he from?
He's from Arncliffe.
Oh, he's squibbed that one out over the plate. So yeah, so you're a Paul Gallen fan, or?
No, I actually go for the Bulldogs.
You're a Bulldog supporter, so you'd be a Ben Barber fan.
Ben Barber, yeah, that's it. Okay,
now we've got the Origin coming up soon. Now this is almost an Origin match out here. We've got the Brisbane North, Queensland base versus the Sydney-based Cronulla. So you're going to be here, well, if you make the finals, hopefully, you're going to be here Wednesday night for the Origin. Who are you going for in the Origin?
Oh, I've got to go with New South Wales.
Even though you've lost 7 straight?
Yes.
So it's going to be a hard task for you.
No, not really.
How are you going to stop Greg Inglis? You're not.
Oh, well, Ben Barber, is he in the Origin?
No, he's not. But he should. Okay, there's Ty just ducking away. So, pitching really well is Zach Mansfield. So this is your namesake here, Zach. Well, there's a good rip from Ty. He's pitching well, but sometimes what they say in baseball is the harder you throw it, the harder they hit it. That's why when a guy's in the majors, that's why they hit these things 450 plus feet. When guys throw 96 mile an hour fastballs, squibbed, will it roll fair? No, it doesn't. So are your parents here with you, Zach?
Yeah, they are. They're over there, yeah.
So how was your journey to this titles? What place did you come in the New South Wales championships? There's a ball in the dirt. So yeah, so where'd you finish in the championships?
Well, we came second. There was 3 pools, 1 country and 2 others, and we came second in our pool. And in the 3 pools, 1 country team went, and 4 others from the other 2 pools went through, and we came second. So we fortunately got this fantastic experience.
So did you get any at-bats at all other than this one? Have you played any games before the injury?
Yeah, Friday night we versed MacArthur, and I got a walk and a triple, and we versed Ride yesterday morning, and we played for 4 hours, a 9-inning game. It was tied up, 2 outs, and one of the kids from the other team, there was a runner on first base, up by 1, and he hit it over the fence, walk-off home run.
So you were involved in that massive game that was behind us?
Yes, I was.
We heard the roar. We were commentating on field 1 and we heard the roar behind us, so we knew something had happened. We'd actually had updates during the game saying you're not going to believe what is taking place behind you. That is Bo White shaping to bunt to try to get Ty over to second base.
You want to say hello to anyone back home? Your girlfriend or anything like that?
No.
Teacher?
Kids at school, teammates, coach.
Give them away on the camera.
Hi.
Okay, Bo White here at the plate. That was Ty. He's up on first. So the runner at first base. So you're looking to add on here. You want to get another run across the plate. It's going to be a tough game. Comebacker, second shortstop, flips to second. He's not on the base. He wasn't. Kevy, what do you think? You watching it?
He was out. He wasn't in position, but in the end, he just got there in time. And
did he stick the big right foot out?
The big right boot just touched the base before.
It did, didn't it?
A bit of a lucky play there for Brisbane North.
So that is it's a force out.
And just a quick tweet while we're going around. Tom West, go Brisbane North.
Well, Westy is the marketing manager for the Brisbane Bandits. Do you get out to any of the Sydney Blue Sox games?
Yeah, we do. I actually got a bat from Zach Penpraise.
Well, Zach Penpraise was one of the middle infielders there. Good young player. I'm good friends with Chris Oxspring. I knew Chris when he was about 14. Played with his brother Scott. Used to have Chris asking questions all the time over there at the Dykeo Dolphins field. Then I didn't see him for a couple of years. He turns up winning a silver medal for Australia. Unbelievable effort. There's the 29. That is Caleb Simpson. So Ben White, what happened with Ben White? He got out?
Yes.
No, he's on first.
Sorry, he's on first, sorry.
That was an FC4.
Young Ty was out.
Yeah. So Ben White's on first. Bo White's on first. Ripped up the middle. It'll get through. The runner will stop on second base. Well fielded by the centre fielder. So that was a nice strike there. Ripped through the feet of the pitcher. That is a single to 8. Bring up Ben Carroll. What can you tell us about Ben Carroll?
He's a good young kid. We played when we versed Wright. He pitched fantastic, and he saved us a couple of times and led us into a few more innings. But unfortunately, at the end of the day, they walk-off home run and beat us, unluckily.
Well, you're going to have some excellent memories of this tournament. Just getting here alone is a massive achievement. So let's see what Ben can do here. Let's see if he can drive a run in. That sun just maybe becoming a factor, Kevin, here.
I think more for us than the players, but
well,
as long as
maybe
it's safe for them.
Yeah, but for first base soon, it'll become a factor for first base. A throw from third. Yeah, yes, Glenn. A right field pop up will be a definite worry.
And the shadows are getting longer, creeping across the diamond.
What's the time here? Let's have a quick look. It's 3:42. We've still got a solid hour and a half.
Play at third base, and he's out. Young Andrew Cusick. A great throw to get the second out of the inning.
That was Bo White. Chancing the arm of Andrew Cusick. The ball just gets away. Andrew comes up. Luckily it went to the third base side. Shortened the throw. He gets up, fires home, and does a great job. So there's 2 out. So Ben Carroll now with a runner on second base. What can he do? Can he sneak one through? There's the pitch to hit.
And possibly a mistake there, being the second out there at third base. Already in scoring position.
Okay, so a pair of strikes. So all of a sudden, Zach Mansfield just feeling a little bit relieved with that pressure. The 2 out always makes a difference. It means you can do it yourself at the plate. And, I was going to say, and he does. Jeez, that was close. That was so close. Zach really wanted that pitch. You could see it in his eyes.
So Benny Carroll is aboard with a walk, and he takes his place at first base. And we've got a little mini meeting in front of the mound with Zach and Andrew. Looks like they're comfortable with their approach.
So this is Jeremy Quigg. What team does Jeremy play for?
He plays for the Dolphins.
It's a pretty soft name, isn't it? The Dolphins.
Yeah, Sharks eat the Dolphins.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah. I know Runaway Bay Dolphins. I work for the Dolphins up there on the northern Gold Coast with my pitching school. What have we got here?
About to fly to Queensland to come and watch. Currently streaming the game from the airport. Go Cronulla North.
There you go. So someone's on an iPad or an Android or a iPhone watching the game. Shows bunt, pulls bunt back. Another walk.
So 2 outs here, loaded bases. Bottom of the second.
Another quick text in here.
Go Cronulla North. Sitting at my desk checking out the live stream. Just saw Tommy Horn smash a homer. Giants rule.
I don't know if smash is the correct word. I think destroyed. I think they might have pulled that ball out of the game. It might have had some seams loose. That's how hard he hit it. I think they're still satellite tracking it to see where it landed.
And while we're on that track, we've got another email here from Alison Corrier. Alison says, good luck to my nephew Tommy Horn in the Cronulla team. Love, Alison.
He doesn't need much luck when he swings the bat like that. Here's another one.
Hi Zach and guys. All the best from the Cronulla South guys.
There's a little personal message there for you. So here we are, back to the top of the order. Daniel Bannon. Now, he's not a big guy, is he, Daniel? He's only a little guy.
Yeah, he is, but he makes good contact a lot of the time and gets on base.
So you need all body sizes and shapes to play this game. The little guys play the infield. They're quick, agile. The bigger guys pitch and play outfield so they can swing the bat. So here we go, Zach from Brisbane North needing to work out of this jam. He's only given up the one run, the solo shot, and he thought that 2 batters ago he had the strikeout pitch. There's the pitch. That was the same location, wasn't it, Kev?
Great pitch.
Rewarded then, but
He was a tad unlucky for that call.
he was a micromillimetre out 2 batters early. That could have removed the inning. Ooh, limboing again.
So full count here. 2 outs, loaded bases, bottom of the second.
So I imagine if you do end up going to Williamsport, you will be healed by then, Zach, so that would be good.
Yeah, that would be good. Danny B can also, he can pitch the ball as well. Good pitcher.
Well, Danny B strikes out there, so Zach gets out of that jam with a K. Well, Zach, thank you very much for your time. You've spoken very well. You were said to be shy and didn't want to come up, but you've come up and you've done very well. You've represented Cronulla North superbly. So we hope that gets taken care of. Where's all the signatures? Is it? Oh, it's because it's a cloth one.
Yeah, we forgot to bring a Sharpie, so
Okay.
tomorrow we're going to get the team to sign it.
I'm sure the scorers will help you out there.
Yes.
So thank you very much, young man.
Thank you.
Well done. We appreciate your time. Hope you boys can do well for the rest of the tournament.
Thank you.
Thanks, Zach. There's Zach Lawrence. Unfortunately broke his arm on a check swing yesterday it was.
What a lovely young kid.
He spoke well, didn't he?
Spoke very well. And very courteous to his teammates there.
He seemed to know a lot about his teammates.
Very interesting.
That's a guy who can switch over to the mic without any issues once he retires.
And what a majestic shot there from Thomas Horn. If
Oh.
we could just repeat that.
Oh, my God.
Just a tad right centre.
That
Really launched it.
Well, it was a new TaylorMade R1 driver that let go on that. He's just teed it up a little bit high, 60% of the club face up in the air.
Bang.
And he's just let it loose down the first fairway. That was just... I normally give a call, it's high, it's long, it's gone, but I knew if I'd gone through that spiel, the ball would have already landed. That's how far it went.
So just recapping, after 2 innings, the Sharks are leading Brisbane North 1-0.
So, Andrew Cusick, he's from Caloundra. He's a Cal Ripken hopeful. So, who's going to be the Cal Ripken coach this year, taking over from Bob Nielsen, Tom? I know Bobby Nielsen's done it for a number of years. So this gets us back to the third hitter in the lineup for Brisbane North, Kane Swanson. 1-0 to Cronulla on the monstrous tape measure shot. Ripped third base. One hop. Booted foul. It'll be a error. E5 in the scorebook. Got a message here, Zach Lawrence. We are so proud of you and your commentating skills. Maybe I could learn something. Love from your sister Elisha and Mackenzie. Hope I pronounced that right.
And looks like they're flooding in too, because we've got another ex-third baseman who used to play first grade at Cronulla and for the Sydney Wave, Glenn Turner. Go, Zach.
5 picks up, makes a throw to 4. So there's a force out. So that is Kane Swanson forced. And there's an FC5 for Joel Strasser, but Joel Strasser's on first. So sorry to interrupt there.
That's okay. So Glenn Turner there. Go, Zach. Don't forget I take 10% management fees when you are at the Yankees. Your big cousin, Glenn. Kind regards.
So only takes one thing these days with the media the way it is to blow someone up. So Zach Lawrence, unfortunately, has broken his arm, but now he's a media sensation. Had his first taste of commentating. That sometimes it's a spark. One little thing and he'll remember that, and someone will ask him to do it again. He'll go down and grab the mic with a little bit less trepidation and he'll be on his way. So P-Mac, Harrow and Cam, watch out. Oh, no, just off the end of the bat. Centre field, must run in. First base runner had to wait, had to tag. He ran on second. The shortstop flying back in. Real heads-up baseball there. It looked high and solid enough, but we can hear the bat. Centre field couldn't hear the bat. He stayed momentarily in place, and then he flew in there, just falling short. That is a single to 8 for Ben Stubbs. So, all of a sudden, the runner on first had to tag. He had to make sure he didn't run into a double play. So he's headed off. Now he's on second. Runners on first, second, 1 out. Zach Mansfield, the pitcher, or is it a change? It's going to be a change. It's the only reason why the umpire's messing around there. 14 is Eli Lovell. So Eli jumping in there.
So Eli's teammates there are giving plenty of encouragement.
Okay, so Eli seeing the first pitch here from Ty. Oh, he's turned on it, laced it down third base, but it's gone foul. Good work, Northies, is this text. You are doing New South Wales proud. Zach, you are a brave boy to have a broken arm in such a prestigious comp. Your family are proud of you. P.S. You look like Justin Bieber.
Is that good or bad?
That's bad at the moment if you watch TMZ. It's not a good thing to be Justin Bieberish at the moment. Got another email, a tweet, or what is it?
Yeah, we just got another tweet there from Baseball Australia. Tomorrow's updated hashtag Little League Champs Draw. Setting for tomorrow will be posted once today's games are completed. So we urge you to check that website after today's concluding play and have a look and see where the teams are seated for tomorrow's all-important run to the final.
So we have Joel Strasser on second base, Ben Stubbs at first, Eli Lovell at the plate. This is Brisbane's North best chance to tie this game up. A well-struck ball here. Could score one. And Ty bounces one. Oh, look at the effort from the catcher to keep that in front. That's just major league stuff right there. That is Billy Megaloudis, who just threw the chest over the ball, keeps it in the field of play. So there's a base. There's 60 feet saved. You do that a couple of times, you'll save some runs. So everyone's on Eli's back here, willing him on to a safe hit. Ty sets, delivers. He rips it. Lined out. It'll be a double play. Unfortunate there. The first baseman ranges 2 steps to his right, pulls the line drive out of the air, sees the first base runners taken off. First base stops, comes back, doesn't make the ground, dives in to try and get back. Unfortunately, it's too late. So some excitement right there. Line drive for the second out for Eli, and then Ben Stubbs was the third out on the put out 3. That was a line drive 3, so double play, an unassisted double play there for 3. That is Darcy Edwards. That takes us to the
Bottom of the third.
Bottom of the third, Brisbane North being the away team. So the bottom of the third tells me that a score check or a guest commentator or an interview. We've done our interview in the third, so it's a score check. I think the other games are over. There's no one here. They're all at Mudgeeraba, I think, or Runaway Bay. So unless Peter Buddy gets in touch with us. Pete, if you're listening over the Android or iPhone, iPad, get in touch. So the hitters due up will be the catcher, Billy Megaloudis, Darcy Edwards, and the hero of the second inning, Tommy Horn. So once again, thanks to Zach Lawrence, spending some time here in the commentary position. Okay, so on the mound,
It's Brandon
Bidwar. I think it's either going to be his nephew or brother Nick. Nick throwing the sevens around in the gym. There is the throw. 2 pitches, 1 swing, 1 ground ball, 1 out. So there is a 5-3. It's the bottom of the third inning. It's 1-0. Got another text coming in. There we go. We'll read that out. Zach, great job with the commentary. You will be back bigger and better. Love from Dad. He certainly will. You've raised a fine young man there, Mr. Lawrence. That pitch high outside, so Brandon trying to let one go to the number 2 there, Darcy Edwards. He's playing first base. He had the unassisted double play in the last half inning. Oh, swing and a miss. He got right behind there. You know who Darcy reminds me of? Patrick Mart. First baseman, ex-minor leaguer.
Not a bad man to model your swing off either.
Yeah. Paddy Mart, I remember. Don't know if I should say this, but we were losing a game against New South Wales at Windsor. They'd come to visit us at Windsor, and I was told to stick one in Paddy's ear. Joel Norton came up and said, second pitch, going to lay him out. I said, why? What did he do to me? He says, Monty, you're big enough to handle him. I said, yeah, but still he didn't do anything to me. He says, that's what the call is. So I, there's a hit. It's high, drifting, taken well. That's the left fielder.
Joel Strasser there.
Yeah, Joel Strasser drifting well.
So if we can get the end of that story, what was the outcome?
Oh, I threw a strike, first pitch strike, and then I buzzed him around the ear, and Joel came up and said, oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you, if you got the first strike over, we change and we go after him and try and get him out. I meant if you missed with a ball. I said, so I nearly endangered myself for absolutely no reason. So at the dinner after the game, I went and told Pat. I said, look, mate, that was none of my just call there. I was just doing what I was told. He says, look, doesn't matter. You don't throw hard enough anyway, mate. Probably wouldn't have hurt anyway. Would have been a little mozzie bite. So he limbos out of the way, but a bit of a breaking ball bends in there from Brandon Bidwar.
1-1, 2 outs, bottom of the third. Sharky still leading 1-0.
Ooh, that was a ramp up in velocity right there. He threw the bendy. He's come back with the high velocity, low fastball there. But Tommy Horn fouled it off to stay alive. Now, can Tom go back to back? Not with that one, not with that high over the head pitch. So obviously Brandon is working fast, slow. So let's see if he comes back up with the fastball. Nope. Throws a big mirror up there. A big mirror meaning back-to-back slower pitches, the same pitch twice.
Is that 3 outs?
That is 3.
Bit of confusion there with the Brisbane North. They wanted to get another out.
Okay. Hello to everyone at home. I'm Monty. That's Kevin. They're the Brisbane North supporters. Doing a great job here today. Just have a looking at our camera there. I can see a good view. That's the lovely rural setting we find ourselves in. Horse paddock there. You need to zoom right in at the top paddock up there. Hear that yellow laser? There's some horses. Yeah, getting a bit of a flare there on the screen. There we go. Tighten that up. No, we can't quite see that. The sun is just glaring off there. Just got a white image. The other one. Go to the other one. Oh, okay. Well, we can still say it's Little League. The official flag of the 2013 National Little League titles. What an exciting third day we've had here.
Halfway through this game, the final game of day 3. 3 innings completed.
Yeah, we might get home before dark tonight. Like the jumper cable start, the old Jet Courier's van. You want to come to the gym tonight, Glenn? Come get some reps in, mate. We got some
Going out to the wife dinner with the wife, I think, tonight.
dinner with the wife. I'm going to go and do some deadlift and work a bit of back. A little low rows, a little bit of lat pulls.
And for those that know me, I'll probably go home and sit on the lounge.
Well, I'm having some trouble sleeping because I'm not really doing anything. I'm so used to such a physical job during the day that I'm not expending any energy just sitting here. I'm just using my mouth all day. I know my lips get tired at the end of the day, but yeah, I need to expend some energy.
And with all this good baseball we've been watching, it certainly gets the juices flowing.
Get down here an hour early and help the grounds crew.
Well, an hour earlier it would be dark. Close to 6 o'clock, the sun is just popping through.
And perhaps I could migrate to the commentary box.
Well, that'd be an easier task, wouldn't it? Wonder if Brian Gibson will give you the free pass. So here is Luke Reddy. Looking to get Brisbane North on the scoreboard here. There's a boxed fastball. 2 balls, 1 strike on Luke.
Yep.
So tight. Nukunuk still in the game. Fuzzy T was the name before he got the haircut. He's going to be coming out. That will be his pitch count right there. So Ty will go to third base. Third base will go to centre. Centre will go to left. And left will come to the mound.
So I hope you've got all them changes there.
Yep. So 1 to 5.
5 to 8.
5 to 8.
8 to 7.
8 to 7.
And
Hold on.
7.
5 to 8.
8
now
to
7 to 1.
7 to 1.
So it's not that hard.
Brett's scorebook is a very neat and organised book at the moment.
Well, I'd honestly never scored a game before starting commentating, and then I realised I was told early on that scoring the game is the best way to stay exactly in touch with what's happening. You can refer to all things. I don't score any pitching. I only score the hitting. So it just really helps. So now it gives me help, because as a coach of the Robina A-grade team there, it allows me to understand what the scorers need to hear clearly and concisely. Don't muddle up anything. Just give them the exact information they need, because I can tell you, scoring up here and talking is difficult, but if I had to add in each pitch, whether it's a S or a C or a dot, add up all the pitches at the end, there is no break for a score. It's just the second you start scoring, you do not stop until 15 minutes after the last pitch, because you have to add up totals, get signatures, have the names correct.
Have managers and coaches on your back and players.
Yeah, making multiple double changes.
That was a hit, not an error.
So that ball is fouled at the plate from Luke Reddy. So the new pitcher is Bo White.
And Raymond Marrero.
Oh, Raymond Marrero. He's jumped in there for Luke Reddy.
Yes, Raymond Marrero.
Raymond Marrero. The Gympie native is Raymond. And he very disciplinary like at bat, and he draws a walk. That'll bring up Josh Marriott, nephew of... No, it won't. It'll bring up Jaden Holly. So in for Josh Marriott is Jaden Holly.
So it looks like after that 3 innings, the changes are coming thick and fast here.
Yep. Soon we will see, I imagine, Mitchell Scotland and probably Jeremy Taylor. So Jaden Holly with the runner on first base. I don't think Ramon is a stolen base threat. Well, that temperature, feel that temperature just dropped all of a sudden? That cool breeze just picked up.
Looks like that sun's just about to disappear behind the trees. Probably in about 10 or 15.
Yes. I was going to say 6 or 7, I think, and that will be gone. Pretty accurate with that prediction because of golf, because I'm out there usually on the 15th tee about now.
Robina Woods?
I play Robina, I play Colonial, Palm Meadows,
Lakelands,
Hope Island, the Glades.
Yep.
My brother works at Hope Island, so we get very, very discounted rounds there. That ball ripped. What an excellent athletic effort from second base. Not in time, but what it does, more importantly, it keeps it in the infield. It keeps the runner off of third base. That ball gets through second. The runner, Raymond definitely gets to third base. Oh, someone just telling us it's Ramon? You know how to work your own phone there? Pronounce Ramon from the Ramones. Yesterday, during the game, or Saturday, everyone was calling him Raymond. So it is Ramon. I like Ramon better. So what's happened right there is Jaden Holly has ripped one to second. It's going to be a single. Okay. But the outstanding effort was Ben Carroll. He just saved a base and possibly a run. That ball lifted high, sky high. First baseman comes over, the unassisted out. Once again doing a great job is Darcy Edwards. That is the first out. That is an F3.
And sorry, that was Mitchell Scotland at the plate. We may not have mentioned that, but Mitchell Scotland there.
Oh, so Josh Hawksworth came out.
And Mitchell Scotland was inserted in the lineup there, and a little pop fly to first base there to Darcy Edwards.
Back to the top of the order, we have Brandon Bidwar, who I mentioned his relative Nick plays around with the sevens. If you don't know what the sevens are, they are very, very, very heavy dumbbells. It means 7 5s on each side, so there's 14 5s, so that is 70 kilo dumbbells. Now, I would struggle to pick up 70 kilo dumbbells, and he benches them for reps. So he's a very strong young man, is Nick. Nick was with the Brisbane Bandits. Oh no, the first year I think he got a roster. He got a contract, but he was with the Rams. I played with him in the Rams for 1 year. So here is Brandon. I wonder if he can overpower this pitcher here, do something for Brisbane North. Oh, great defensive effort. Didn't realise where it was. Oh, but it's no need. It is a base on balls.
And that loads the bases here in the top of the fourth.
Now the Cal Ripken hopeful, Andrew Cusick, with 1 out. What do you do here? He He's getting told by the coach to box a fastball, which means do not pull the trigger unless it is down the middle. So just sit, and ready. It's there. It's hit. Right field coming in. Takes the sliding grab. The play will be at the plate. It's going to be very close. It's going to be out.
He's safe.
He's safe.
The tying run is scored there on a sac fly.
Wow, I had that as out. It's very hard because we have a depth perception issue here.
But I think you're right there. The throw definitely beat the runner.
It looked as though his cleats got caught in the dirt and actually pulled him up short. That was my assessment, that his cleats caught the dirt, slowing the body movement towards the plate. And I thought he tagged him low enough on the shin that was out. So there is a fly to 9, or let's call it a sack. A sack 9 for the second out. Well, if the second out was for Andrew Cusick on the sack.
So that levels the score up at 1-1.
So that means that Ramon scored. Oh! Tai Nukunuku ranging in foul territory, throws the paw out. Actually got it, but he just fell out of the glove. Yeah, so Andrew Cusick with the RBI, sacrifice fly, ties this game up.
So 2 outs, runners at second and third.
That's high, it's long, the right fielder, he's camping, and that is the third out. So Kane Swanson with the high drive. Turns out to be an F9. Just had a text here. How about some info on the Bris North boys from an interested grandparent? Well, I have to tell you the truth. No, they didn't. I don't think they didn't do a bio. Gold Coast, no. Brisbane North didn't actually fill out their bio. So that's always an issue. That always has some information on the kids. So you can talk to the EO about why that bio wasn't filled out. And honestly, I'm a Gold Coast guy. Don't really know much about the Brisbane North crew. I know Nev Brocky pretty well. Got 3 emails, do we, there?
Yeah, Brett, looks like we've got a couple of emails coming through here. Once again, with a common theme from Catherine. Hi, Zach. We are all following your team. Sorry about your arm. Great commentating. Love 6M and Miss Bean, B-E-H-N, from Zach Lawrence. And then we go to Darren Cummings from Cronulla North, cheering on Cronulla North. And the last email there coming in from Emma Cummings. Go Cronulla North, love from Emma. So some great support there coming through for Cronulla North.
6M, I wonder if that's his class.
Could be.
Could be.
I presume that. Hope I got that pronunciation okay there on the surname.
Another text here. Yay, Brisbane North. Awesome work. No name on that text here is Tai Nukunuku. There is a first pitch in the dirt from Brandon Bidwar. So this is the
Bottom of the
fourth. Ripped shortstop. One hopper. Picks up 5. It's a high throw. Has to be handled well. And the first baseman drops the ball, but Tai, Petro Sivanasiva style, blasts the first baseman. That was Ramon Marrero. Did he get the license plate of that truck that just hit him?
The umpire's just checking that everything's okay down there at first base, and might have just knocked the stuffing out of him there for a minute.
So clearly, if Tai doesn't make it in baseball, he's got an NRL forwards job waiting for him. What are they going to? They're going to check if he's okay. So he's going to his nose. He might have copped a stray something to the nose.
Ask us a question, Tommy West will answer it.
Okay, I can answer any question on Brisbane North. So if you do have a question for Brisbane North, send it to us. We'll announce it You can put it on Twitter. If you're a Twitter, it's a grandparent, so I doubt they're twittering. Ask us. We'll announce it. Tom West will give us the answer. Let's get a shot. What's happening over there, Glenn? We got an injury, do we? Can we see they're showing some concern over there? We just see through the bottom of the dugout.
Looks like he might be coming
Yep,
off.
He's coming off.
Looks like he might have got a stray elbow to the face.
Yep. He was hit hard.
The young man's in a little bit of distress, which we don't like to see.
Well, Ty was entitled to the line. He's flying through. He has to beat the throw out. It was a high throw, so really it's a hospital pass. He's been given a hospital pass. And he's been hit relatively hard. So this is number 13 for Brisbane North. Josh Marriott re-entering the game.
For young Jaden Holly there, who's just made his way to the bench. He looks just going through some battery of tests there with the coaches. He looks okay. He's giving him the tap on the head and well done.
Nice text there from Ian Wilson. Thank you very much, Ian, for your kind words. Now the sun is gone. The field, no more shadows.
5 degrees in an instant.
Okay. Brandon Bidwar is from the Rangbar Demons and was in the winning Little League team. Our awesome little pitcher. Just some info on the players. Yeah, so any info you've got, there's a grandma out there who's very interested.
And a pass ball there. Young Ty scoots down to second base.
It's Bo White, number 14 there. Bottom of 4. So all of a sudden the game just slowing down. I'm still 4:16, still got a good solid 50 minutes. It's hit, not hit well enough. Centre field ranging in, laying out. He won't get it. Ty going for third base. Once again, absolutely no disregard for his own safety there, centre field, laying out for that catch. So there is back-to-back singles. That'll bring up the scheduled hitter is Caleb Simpson. Let's have a look. I can see a 2 there. 32. Have no 32s listed. So, yeah, I took a photo of the lineup. I've got it right here. So a quick little look. 32. Nope.
Nice shot there from young Brandon. Runs a count. Good spot on the outside edge as he fires again with a nice curveball. A swing and a miss from young Brandon there. Good pitch on the outside edge.
So it looks as though this is the 5th guy on the lineup that didn't actually make the lineup. Number 32. Oh, he's hit. Hit in the head. No, hit in the head. No, right on the brim of the helmet. Right on the peak of the helmet. So that is a hit by a pitched ball. That'll bring up that's going to go with Liam. I'm going to say, no, who was the little guy who came in before? Well, Ben Carroll. No, Liam. This is going to be Liam.
Good luck with that one. Liam Tambimutu.
Tambimutu. Sounds like Brett Tamburino, who played for Australia.
Very good infielder.
Oh, wasn't he? What? Peter Buddy with some results here. Bottom of 2 at Mudgee. Newcastle 9-0 over Port Hedland. Top of 3, Mudgee Ride North over MacArthur. 3-1. 3-1. It's always important to give the score, isn't it, Glenn? Sort of missing the point if you don't. Brandon Bidwar is the brother of ex-under-18 Rams and Pine Hills player Nick Bidwar. Well, Nick, I'm pretty sure Nick signed with the Bandits the same year that I did. I remember him being there. He was signed with the Blue Jays too, yeah. We've got none down. So is it Liam? Is it?
Yes, it is. You're correct.
20.
Yep, Liam. loaded bases and none out.
Here we go. Going to be a very small strike zone to work with. You know, one of the things I say when I get a small guy up there, crouch down from the second you enter the plate, because that's your normal stance. Because it doesn't matter if you crouch when the ball comes, it's from your normal stance. I would say get up, literally stand as close to that plate as you can, and crouch down as low as you can. Often puts the pitcher off.
And we've got the go-ahead run sitting on third.
There's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike on Liam Tambumuto. Mutu. There's no O at the end. There's a U at the end. Tambimutu. Ooh, there's a strike. There's strike 3. So there was 2 strikes on him. So there's a punch out.
And an important strikeout.
Well, it opens up a double play now to finish the inning. So all teams are in on the grass. They are going to stop this run.
We've got Bailey Curtis.
Bailey Curtis, the 23. He sees a first pitch strike. So Brandon Bidwell on fire here. Yeah, well, the size of the kid's big enough. Infield, he's going to get it. Will he get the play? No, he won't. Won't be in time. The ball gets away. 1 run scores. Will 2 runs score? Yes, they do. So a mistake made there from the second baseman. Well, if he had stayed on his feet, looks like he's in a bit of a quaggy area over there. May have lost his footing when he came in. So now that takes the score to 3-0 in favour of 3-1 in favour of Cronulla North. So that second baseman there needed to stay on his feet if he could. So Bailey comes up big. That is it's an FC really, but it's an error. FC, well, it's a wild throw. There's a foul ball ripped from DB Daniel Bannon. I can take this towel off now and put it over my legs. Sun's gone, no more threat of sunburn. Okay, so that's the youth, that's the inexperience coming out right there in that second baseman. Need to stay on his feet, even if he doesn't have the throw at home. Get 1 out. Go to first, get an out, give up a single run. You can chase a run, you've got plenty of time. There's a hit. Right field coming in, won't get it. Falls 1 foot fair. 1 run scores. Second one is waved around. The throw comes into the relay. He fires home. So just like that, 2 runs score. So Daniel Bannon with the pop single to 9. Actually, it's a double. Worked his way around to the second base. It's got to be a single and a
single advance on the throw.
Advance on the throw.
But a great hit nonetheless, driving in 2 runs and
that's 5-1.
5-1.
So they're calling him Billy Mega. Billy Mega. Billy Megaloudis, the catcher. Here he goes. What can he do? Brandon doing his job, throwing the strikes, finding that strike zone regularly. Oh, he's not messing around. Right now, the message needs to go out. Hey.
A quick pitch there, wasn't it?
Plenty of time left. Let's hang in there. Yep. Whoa! Look at that. Hang on to it, mate. Hang on to it. That just stopped another run. Who is that master man at third base? That is Ben Stubbs. That is ridiculous athleticism right there. And they didn't catch it, but he was fully airborne, leaping from fair territory to foul territory. Looks as though he might have pinched himself there with a box. He's grabbing that groinal area.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, it looks as though the box may have jammed into something as he landed, because he was probably 4 feet off the ground when he leapt. He was horizontal when he made that stop. Would have made an excellent photo there.
And that brings to the plate young Darcy Edwards. Runners at first and second. 1 out.
He watches that fastball there over the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike on Darcy, who had the unassisted double play earlier. Here we go. Ripped high. Left field. Camped. Holds it. There'll be a tag, but he won't advance from second base.
Big out.
Yep. That's a big fly. 7 for Darcy Edwards. So here comes Tommy Horn.
The big man. We all know what he can do. Brisbane North can't afford any more runs to cross the plate here. Bottom of the 4th. 4 runs have already come in this inning.
The chant of Tommy has gone out.
If I'm not mistaken, it sounds like Zach's voice I can hear there.
I'd say so. So can big Tommy Horn repeat the heroics that he had earlier of the monster moonshot? Brandon Bidwell ripped to third base, comes
Steps
up,
on.
tags the own base. There he goes. Great thinking right there. PO5. What an exciting inning, Kevin. Let's check that laptop. We got anything else come through there?
No, all clear at this stage.
So once again, we'd like to thank our valued sponsors there, Sambat, Real Maple, Real Records, official bat suppliers for the ABL. Also, I'd like to thank the Australian Sports Commission, the Alligators Baseball Club. And don't forget, the ABL is brought to you by Be The Influence, Tackle Binge Drinking. They were a very valued partner throughout the most recent ABL season. I see that signage on a lot of grassroots sports, a lot of Tier 2 and Tier 3 sports. You know, the hockey, the basketball, the soccer, the women's soccer. It seems to be everywhere, so they're putting a lot of good dollars into the to lower levels rather than having your Tom Waterhouses and your VB ads over your Tier 1s. Good to see the government initiative supporting the lower tiers.
And the Perth Heat.
Perth Heat is alcohol, think again.
So that same sort of underlying message they're trying to get out.
Well, we live in a new world these days where, you know, sports nutrition is overtaking the old celebration. You used to celebrate with a couple of tins of new or KB lager back in the days, but now, you know, any professional sportsman worth his salt would really honestly get a protein shake and a bit of carbs into him and some
An auto bin full of ice.
well, yeah, some BCAAs, which is branched chain amino acids, some ECAAs, essential amino acids, all these things. Like I could, from my bodybuilding background, I could reel off 60 different supplements that you could take to help your recovery. And I know a lot of boys do. They'll have their pre-workouts. They'll have their instant carbs, so all the glycogen spent during the game can be instantly replenished so the muscle fibres can repair overnight.
And preparation, as we know, is very important.
You play a 5-day tournament here. I know from playing a 7-day tournament with the Masters, quite often by the 3rd day you slow down, the 4th day you stop. It's only the 5th and 6th day that you actually come back. There's a good hard fastball into the crowd. The young lady jumps all over that. She makes the one-hop stop. So this should be Joel Strasser, if I'm correct. Yes. That pitch high. So 2 balls, 1 strike on Joel Strasser. Today Joel Strasser had a single to 8 and it was out or was safe on a fielder's choice 5. That ball in the dirt. See a lot of jumpers going on, a lot of folded arms now. Everyone starting to feel the rapid drop in temperature, gone from a nice solid 26 to a solid 20, 19 in a matter of 10 minutes. The pitch high, ripped, drilled straight back. So he had the timing right, he was right on it. So when you see that, you like to change the velocity. when his bat speed matches your incoming speed, just take something off it. He'll be out in front or hump it up. So you've got two choices. Here is a full count pitch. This will be a payoff pitch. Cronulla North hanging on to a lead. There he is. He does change the velocity. So is it still 5? We've got a 5 up there. Is that what it is, Glenn?
Yep, 5-1, top of the 5th.
I think we can take that, drop that down now. Don't need that. There we go. Got a clear view there. Pop out the wide shot. Ooh, did that hit him? No, it was a full count pitch. So it may have just nicked him anyway, but the result is the same. Heading towards first. So, Kevin, Brisbane North.
This could be an exciting end of the day.
Are we going to see a nail biter? This is Benny Stubbs. Number 5, playing 5. Ben Stubbs was the player who made that miraculous diving stop earlier. He sees a strike on the first pitch.
The runner just baiting the young Cronulla Sharks catcher there to throw it down.
Still Bo White here, yeah, the 14. Bo White's still there.
He must be starting to get a little bit tired now, young Bo.
You feel a lot less tired when you're holding onto a 4-run lead. You tend to think, right,
6 outs away.
I'm going to grit my teeth and grind it out.
Get your team a big win.
Got a text here after this pitch. Fastball in there. Oh, it's not in there for a ball. Throws up behind the runner. 2 balls, 1 strike. Joel is also from Narangba Demons and the winning LL team. And he is off to China in a few weeks for baseball. So, Narangba, the winning team must have been Brisbane North who won the title. Ripped high, straight up. The catcher coming out in fair territory. The runner has to go. It's a forced play, and unfortunate for the runner, he is out. So that is Ben Stubbs who pops it high. Joel Strasser was forced to go 1/3 up the line. Had to sprint for second. He will be forced out on the throw from the catcher who dropped the ball. So that will be an FC2 to Ben Stubbs. And a 1 in the circle for Joel Strasser. And this will bring up Eli Lovell.
Can't do much about that as a baseman.
No, not much you can do. Big swing and a miss there from Eli. There's Eli right there, getting ready with the big yellow stick in his hands. Takes his swings. Runner on first base. And the pitch squibbed at the plate. Eli has grounded out 4-6 and a line drive 3 caught. So Zach Mansfield would have 4-6, then Eli would have been a line drive catch. Here it is now. Oh, the off-speed pitch for strike 3. Changing velocities nicely there, Kevin.
Yeah, look, Bo's definitely gone to that curveball in the latter stage of this game. You can really notice the difference there. He's got a lovely curveball there. He really slows that speed down at 10 or 15 miles and really gets some drop there at the end.
This brings up the 1-7, Jeremy Taylor. Jeremy Taylor in for Luke Reddy. And Ramon Marrero was in for Luke Reddy. Now, Jeremy Taylor's in for Ramon.
So a popular spot in the lineup there.
Ramon. And he's wearing the number 17, so something good must be about to happen. Oh, he's ripped it. No, won't have a chance.
And we've got a quick email here from Vin Littleton, just sent from his iPad. Do we know the score in the Hills South versus NFC? So we'll endeavour to get that across to the boys.
Glenn will just find out for us. I know Hill South won. I think it was 16-8, 14 something?
18-8.
It was 18-8.
And Alicia Haynes, hoping Cronulla's game today is not a nail-biting game like yesterday's 4-hour game. Yes, it was a It was a nail biter against North Ryde there.
Grounded, back to the pitcher, comes up, fires to first base. He gets the out, that retires the side. That's the third out. So Jeremy Taylor grounding out in a 1-3 put out. Okay, so that takes us to, is it the bottom of the fifth?
Yep, bottom
so
fifth.
Brisbane North must get a hold here. They must stop Cronulla from scoring again and then come out and score 4 to keep this game going, or at a minimum 6 to go in front.
So I guess with that sun
5 to go in front.
fastly disappearing over the hills there, Cronulla probably want a quick inning. I don't know if that sort of comes in or try and get this game done this afternoon.
No, 4:34. We can easily play through to 4:50, 4:55, 5 today.
No, great. You wouldn't change the approach for the hitters.
We still got 25 minutes of playable light. That's plenty of time. Only looking at 6 outs. Like they'll get Cronulla out, and then, or if Brisbane, they need to get Cronulla out quick. I'd try and pile the runs on. I'd try and 10 run them.
At this stage, it's bottom of the fifth. The Sharks leading 5-1 against Brisbane North.
They put on a 6 spot. They go home early. So,
good point.
So here's Fuzzy T, Tai Nukunuku. Sees that for strike one. Umpire with that late arm signal there. I don't like that. If he gives it a call, if he calls,
a bit louder,
and I hear it, I couldn't care less when he throws the arm out. But if I know it's a strike, it's a strike.
Yep.
So it's when they just throw an arm out 3 days later. You're like, well, come on, ripped, popped up.
That could be in the hole, actually.
It will. It falls in front of centre field. So Tai has a lead off Durrow, bloody single. Tommy West, you've got me saying Durrow. Taylor is related to Durrow, which would mean Trent Durrington. Now, which Taylor? What's he mean, Taylor? He's just written Taylor. Lack of light only leads to a suspended game not completed. So what's this Taylor?
Is that Jeremy Taylor?
Is it Jeremy Taylor?
To Trent Durrington.
To Trent Durrington. Durrow lives out at Lakelands where I play. I often look for him when I'm on the 12th, overlooking the water.
Another good Australian who bounced around the minor leagues with a few injuries.
Oh, he played 132 games for the LA Angels.
Yeah.
His
the Boston minor system.
Yeah, for the Pawtucket
in Triple A.
Played with Coco Crisp a fair bit, who's now centre field for the Oakland A's. The initiation for Trent was they took his suit, sprayed it with water, put it in a freezer and snap-dried the suit so it was absolutely rock solid. As he was coming back into the change rooms, they went and grabbed the suit, put it on a coat hanger and hung it up in his locker. So he's gone to grab the suit, and it's his frozen icicle of a suit. And that was Trent's initiation. So Tai on first, and that was Bo White. No, that was 13. Kobe Hardy, who just struck out.
Yep, in the majors, yep.
So Caleb Simpson is at the number 29. Yes, it is.
Tor.
Caleb just jumping out of the way, skipping rope to get away from that breaking ball. Probably would have done better just to take it on the feet and work your way up to base, but he probably wants to hit. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Jim Brennan's got a nice fastball still. They're late in the game on the outside edge there, locating his pitches.
Well, he's very... Oh, look, that is dirty. That is a nasty snapdragon. If Tristan Crawford was watching that, he'd be standing and applauding that snapdragon. That was a off the table. And another one.
And caught him for the second out.
Stand up and clap. That is all you can do but applaud those pair of nasty wrinkles right there. So, looks like Scott Brocky's put down the 48-inch sub that he was eating. He's headed out there.
So Brandon getting rousing applause there from the crowd. Great pitching effort.
What does the shot blocker want, Sally West? Jeremy Taylor is Trent's nephew. Yes, Trent also played in the majors for the Brewers. Come on, Brizzy North. Sally. Thanks for that, Sally. For the Brewers in the majors, did he? He made the big team for the Brewers.
A couple of the big Australians. Dave Nielsen and Graham Lloyd.
Yeah, Graham Lloyd.
I guess going back to that association with the Brewers with the Daikyo Dolphins, with John Jarhar, when they sent a few of their players out here.
Could that man hit a ball? He was awesome. Him, Troy O'Leary, even the independent guy, Bill Cutchell,
couldn't they
Captain
hit the ball?
America.
And quick.
God, he could hit. Remember at Carrara one night, a ball deep right field, Bill comes up and just absolute Vladimir Guerrero style, Bo Jackson style, just a seed to third base. Just amazing. Some of these guys who, pure athletes. Okay, so with two out here, this should be either Ben Carroll or Liam Tambimudo. Mutu looks like Liam. Liam re-injected into the game. A new pitcher, number 17, into the dirt for the first pitch. 17 is Jeremy Taylor, so Jeremy's on the hill. Durrow's nephew.
And Benny Carroll at the plate.
I can remember one time hitting ground balls to Durrow and he's saying, "Is that all you've got? Hit it a bit harder, please." And I was going, "What? I'm hitting metal bat as hard as I can." I'm just forgetting he's used to major league things stung at him. So
Great utility, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Great utility.
I know his son's playing with Adam Wardrop over and and Pickett, Freddie Pickett's son over at Surface in the juniors. Big swing and a miss. So Jeremy Taylor coming in, great little relief effort here, throwing hard. Good velocity from Jeremy Taylor. Well, he's wearing 17, so you'd expect nothing less than the higher levels of the velocity ladder. Never met a 17 who didn't throw in the above average to excellent bracket. Simon Morris wears 17. Head coach from Rabina wears 17. Jeremy Taylor wears 17. So the fireball, look at that. Good downward plane too. Great work from the catcher. So Ty stuck out there on second base. He's been there for what seems like 15 minutes.
He might end up like Trent's suit there if he continue to stay out there at second base.
Want to stay mobile, keep the blood going. Actually, I've got a jacket there. I just totally forgot that I've got a jacket behind me. I'll put that on in a sec. We will have to go through 4 more outs. Brisbane North must get 4 to tie. Here's Jeremy Taylor. He sets, he delivers. Good hard fastball. The catcher
wanted that. Andrew wanted that call.
There is a base open, so it doesn't really matter in the bigger scheme. What they need to get is the next hitter, which is going to be Jeremy Quigg or Bailey Curtis. Let's have a look here. Number 9, it's not Jeremy Quigg because he's just heading back to the dugout with the bat. It's the 23. It is
Bailey Curtis.
Yep. Let's see what Bailey can do. If he comes up big here, this will just about seal the game. Good hard. Look at that good solid fastball. A lot of life on that fastball. Really popping the glove, young Jeremy Taylor. Here we go. What can Bailey do? Bailey versus Jeremy. The battle is on. He delivers low. Oh, gets away. There'll be a base taken. So finally, Ty can unanchor himself from second. Gets a new perspective. He's looking straight down the line. Now, we saw him crush someone earlier at first. I'd hate to see a collision here at the plate. They must slide, actually, at home. Obviously, slide everywhere, really, if it's imminent. Not necessarily at first, but The other bases, a slide is required on an imminent play. Here's a pitch. Excellent, excellent above average velocity there from Jeremy Taylor. He looks like a pitcher. I can just see Jeremy developing into a good, hard thrower in the coming years. Yeah, without a doubt. Look at that. That's pitching. That's real pitching right there. That's not just throwing and hoping. That is serious high-end velocity. One of the hardest throwers we've seen here for these Little League titles. He'd be in the top 3, top 4. But can Bailey Curtis turn this heavy, hard fastball around? Oh, look at that.
Great pick from Andrew.
The 1-9, Andrew Cusick. That's why you're being standing for the Cal Ripken team with backhand grabs like that. That saved a run right there. Kept his team within 4 of the lead.
If Jeremy can locate this high fastball, he might get out of this inning.
Yeah, climb the ladder, young man. He does, but he's hit. It's in the right field. It's gone fair. 1 run will score. 2 runs. The runner is caught up. There'll be a tag play. He'll be out. But not before
Where's
2
the call?
runs. Where is the call? Where's the umpire?
Yes, he's out.
Wow, how exciting was that? Bailey Curtis delivers big with the line drive over first base's head. Falls 1 foot fair in right field. Then 2 runs score. Who was that? That was Tai Nuka scoring, and Benny Carroll.
Ben, yep.
Came around to score.
And 2 big runs there in the bottom of the 5th.
So that's, you play the odds. You'd say that they needed 4 to tie. Now they need 6 to tie, 7 to go in front. They scored 1 run in 5 in 5 innings. So you're going to think that it's pretty hard to score 7 in 1 if they've only scored 1 in 5. So the odds are against them coming back, but stranger things have happened. Cronulla came back yesterday from 12-0 down to tie it up to take it into 8 innings.
It doesn't feel like a 7-1 ball game, does it? It feels a little bit closer than that.
That's just the way it is. You get a couple of guys on, and you get a lucky hit there, landing 12 inches inside the fair territory. That's what you end up with.
And it looks like young Bo still on the mound.
So number 14, Bo White. Okay, get my jacket in place. carsguide.com.au. Don't forget, jump on the download app site, go to Cars Mag, find your new car faster, your next car faster, find out the latest reviews on the model you're looking for, punch in your requirements, your personal requirements, the price you want to pay. All the options will come up for you. Thanks to carsguide.com.au for their support from the professional level at the ABL all the way down to the grassroots. I'd like to thank also Major League Baseball International, Majestic, New Era and Europe Car. I know during the Clacko days I was lucky enough to get to drive the gear van. So Matty Timms, the closer from Brisbane, and I in Perth had the gear van. We drove around, saw the sights, saw the Swan River, went over to Burswood, had a look around there, did a few errands for David, went over to HJ's, Hungry Jack's, little Hungry Jack's run for David. In Sydney, we did a late night run to Pizza Hut for, I think it was 19 pizzas. One of the boys, one of the rookies, Jared Bruce, who threw a perfect game for Rabina last season, actually ordered the pizzas and then put his phone on silent for some unknown reason, and Pizza Hut called back to confirm the order, like 19 pizzas, we want to confirm you're coming. So 45 minutes later, we're sitting out front of Pizza Hut, and we've walked in. Are these pizzas ready? We didn't answer your phone for the confirmed call. Are you kidding? And then the next thing is Robbie Modem. on the phone saying, David wants to know where his pizza is. And I had to explain, being the senior guy there, that what had happened and that we would be there within 25 minutes. So we just went in and begged with the guys, please hurry up. We'll help. We've got David Nilsson desperately waiting for his Supreme with extra cheese. So, yeah. So I made the quick dash, that the 4 to 5k run back to the hotel. And David had his pizza delivered first, just to get the big man happy.
Well, he probably deserves that at the minimum.
Oh, of course. You always go from the hierarchy. You deliver the coach's pizza first. No, I dobbed him in. I just told him that was Jared Bruce's fault. He put his phone on silent.
Not good enough.
Well, we had Carlos Pritchard from the Padres with us in the van as well, helping us get those pizzas.
Looks like we just got a little...
Yeah, there's a bunch of re-entries they're talking about. Scott Brocky's down there. He's talking about who's coming back into the game, slowing things down. Oh, the battery's just gone there. Had the guy got changed back to 1. There he is, giving us the big hands. Oh, what's it? YMCAing us here. So what's happening here? We got all of a sudden we got this climactic finish, and now we've hit a speed bump, and it's just stopped. It's just drained the enthusiasm out of the crowd. And
as a pitcher, you just want to get these last 3 outs.
Well, we've had some rules thing. H. Lee Richardson's come in here. They're talking about something. This happened yesterday. There was an 11-minute delay. Or was it this morning? Something happened. Was it today? No, it was yesterday in the bitter cold. Yeah, that was something else. It was yesterday. There was an 11-minute delay over a walk. Whether it was ball 4, and then we think they had ball 4, and then he swung again for strike 3. But hey, it should have been a walk, but he struck out. So now, yeah. So we've got a delay. There's no use in speculating. We'll go to the emails.
Okay, let's have a quick look here. What do we got? Emma Cummings. Watch Little League or do homework? Tough decision. Not. Ha ha ha. Go Cronulla North. So young Emma there, obviously making a decision between the homework and watching the baseball.
Well, Emma, you could be back at the homework in about 7-8 minutes with Brisbane North down to their last 3 outs. Let's have a look here. On the hill, number 14, Bo White. Number 6 for Brisbane North is... Was it number 6? Number 16? No.
It might be number 8, actually. Jaden Holly. Yes.
Yeah, number 8.
So top 6, right?
Yep, top 6. This is it. 3 outs for Brisbane. Can they track back?
6 runs to tie the game.
Yep. Oh, he's not dying wondering. Big second pitch cut. Fouls it back. I think it's 2 strikes. It's either 1-1 or 0-2. Let's see. 0-2 is the call. Brisbane North. The rally cap's on. They're up. They're keen. Swing and a miss. A drop third strike. A throw up first base in time. On line. And it is an out.
And that just took the wind out of the sails here of the supporters from Brisbane North. Young DB Daniel Bannon firing down to first base there to make the first out of the inning. 1 out, top of the 6. Cronulla Sharks leading 7-1.
This will be Mitchell Scotland or Josh Hawksworth, one of them, depending on the re-entry rule. So it clears that up. Call from the crowd, go Mitch. Mitch Scotland. Low for a ball. 2 balls. Could this be the at-bat that turns this game around? So Bo White set from the hip. He drives. He fires in a strike. Nice pitching there.
Although he's not overpowering, he certainly has that good curveball that makes that fastball just that little bit harder to detect there.
Up in tight. That's 3 balls, 1 strike. So its greatest journey starts with the first step. The first step is reaching first. Can he do it? Outside, and he does. So there is a glimmer of hope. And once the human has hope, that's all he needs to stay alive. You take hope away from a man, and he turns to Islam.
And young Brandon strides to the plate. So let's see if he can keep this inning ticking along for Brisbane North. And
now, I just want to clarify, that wasn't a quote, a personal quote. That was from the HBO series Oz, the prison series Oz. That is not a personal quote. I was re-quoting someone else. Okay, here he is. This is Brandon Bidwar, the pitcher. Can he come up big? He's ready, and there's a strike. So with a runner on first base, he sets, he delivers, Bo White grounds out, back to the pitcher, will he turn 2? He gets the 1, the force out, tries to break the play up. So Mitchell Scotland is forced out. That is an FC 1 to Brandon Bidwar. That is 2 out. Andrew Cusick. So it rests right here. Andrew Cusick must get on board to keep this alive. Hit by pitch will work, a base on balls will work, a home run will work. Good work there. Runner advances. What a whipping throw there. From a standing start, all of a sudden, whoosh, whoosh.
Daniel has got a good arm, hasn't he, for a little guy?
Yes.
He's very crafty behind the plate there. He blocks well, he calls a good game.
It's high.
That's
it's
long.
It's gone. There you go. Andrew Cusick, the Cal Ripken team, hopeful, has just turned that ball around, and he has launched that. He has launched that home run. It has gone a long way. Right down the power alley, I guess you'd call that.
Yep, really got his hips through there, left centre, and really launched it. Brings 2 runs across the plate, and the score now is 7-3. 2 outs,
So
top of the
7-3
6.
there is the new score. Glenn will make the adjustment, and he's second. So what's going to happen here? So coach is rushing out. Light is fading. 4:57. Wow, okay. So we both know by 10 past 5, we both know that it's going to be pretty much unplayable. So if they can keep going, they want to do it quickly. I'm sure the game won't be over. It'll just simply be suspended. If the result makes a difference, they'll keep going. It's like the game we had the other day, 2-2. If that result will determine a position, they'll play it. It is high. It is long. Will it be back to back? No.
Just inside.
It lands on the fence. It hits the fence on the full, falls to the ground at the apex of the fence. So that was Kane Swanson with that launch. For all money, that was gone. I'm surprised it didn't get out.
Just that cooler air here.
Cooler air, the dense air has just kept it in the park. But what a feeling they have here. Joel Strasser, can he keep this going?
With a little bit of excitement starting to reverberate around the ground.
And that high pitch called a ball. So the same way as a couple teams today couldn't get that third out, will the same fate befall Cronulla? There's a ball. Runs the count up 2 balls, so a hitter's count. Do they green light Joel Strasser?
Yes.
Well, let's think. They're still down by 4. They still have to remain and think 1 by 1. So it's 2 balls, 1 strike. So you must value this last out. Must pull the throttle back. See, he pulls the throttle back. It's 3-1. Now it's 2-2. A solo shot won't help here, or a 2-run shot, it'll help get it on the way, but it won't win the game. He needs to think about winning. He needs to have 5 more guys come to the plate. That's the key. 5 more guys visit the plate and they win. That is some great discipline holding up there. Daniel Harrington is watching online. Great hit, Andrew Cusick. Keep it up. You're a good player. Bad luck, Kane Swanson. Nearly, buddy. Yeah, well, he really put that close. That hit on the fence. 4 inches probably made a difference there. There's a ball 4. So that's what I mean. You see, right now,
correct.
Got to value the out. You have 1 out. You get too excited trying to win it with a home run. Yeah, you're still 2 runs down.
And we all know that hardest out to get is the last out of the game.
So try to send. Focus on sending. How do we send 4 guys to the plate? How do we do it? We have dedication to the strike zone. We relax. See the pitch for its merits. Swing on the merits. Check swing on the merits of the actual pitch. It's so hard. And only comes with experience that an experienced coach can slow things down, slow the game down. So number 29 will now be the new pitcher, Caleb Simpson.
So
Caleb's come in from, I believe he was in left field. He was in left field. He was in centre, moved over to left. I'm sure he's not the warm athlete that he'd want to be. I would have been doing star jumps on the way in. Feeling almost like a Lismore at lunchtime now. That's how cold Lismore is sometimes.
Lismore-esque.
Well, Lismore on a Friday night, you just don't need to be there. It's freezing down in the valley. So, the pressure.
setting the scene.
Yep, runners on, first and second. Those runners, they don't matter. They're not going to win the game. What's going to win the game is they need 4 runs. What's the score? It's 7-3. So you need 4 to tie.
So the tying runs on the on-deck circle.
Yeah, the tying on decks. That's what you got to focus on. You focus on the guy on deck, you get him to the plate first, and then you get him on base. But still, you need a triple to tie it. So you need sort of 5. You need 5 guys to get to first base. So how do we do it? Right now, with a new guy, you really have one pitch to see. This guy fires a first pitch strike in. You've got to be aggressive, go after it. Throws a ball. You sit back and you wait. So all will be determined after this first pitch. First pitch is in the dirt.
Oh,
so
good block too from Daniel Bannon.
I would put a take signal on immediately. Do not even think of swinging. Put the bat on your shoulder. Wait. Make him get the first strike over. So Caleb Simpson. There's the first strike. So now you go straight back to, okay, box one up, you see it, be aggressive. Now the hitter's at the disadvantage right here because it's very hard to see. The light is fading quick. Caleb Simpson with the pitch. It's in there. It's a foul. So now all of a sudden down to 1 strike. So what is going to happen here? Now you have to rely on your instincts. Rely on your instincts. Choke up a little bit and look through the pitcher's feet. The safest area, the AMV, area of most vulnerability, is the pitcher's feet up the middle. Strike 3, game over. There it is. Unfortunate. That was a breaking ball that started high, dropped down into the zone, and that's seen the end of the game. That was Benny Stubbs there, who was the K. So, just like that, valiant fight back there. But get rid of that static there. Static, go away, please. Okay, look. Get a shot of those boys shaking hands. What a great job. Okay, so obviously the hit of the day was
Cronulla Sharks 7.
Tommy Horn.
Brisbane North 3. Brendan Bedeau takes the win.
No, the
Or it's a picture of
the
record.
loss. Yeah, Ty.
Sorry, my mistake.
Nukunukuk. Ty Nukunukuk takes the win. Bo White with a save. No, who came in for Bo White? Caleb Simpson, I guess, with the hold.
Gets the hold. Yeah.
It's a 4-run thing, so it's not a save.
Sorry, yeah.
So
Taking a win away there from Ty. He wouldn't be happy with that.
So the boys tipping their caps to the crowd. Everyone stayed in here. Cronulla North, you're the victors. So all the texters in here. Zach Lawrence, all the friends of Zach. Zach's team is continuing on in this tournament. Taking one bow for the crowd. Got them on one there. Just walking off. Ben's got a nice shot there on two. Just panning out. Some of the Brisbane North disappointed with the end result, but not disappointed with the effort. Good solid effort from the Brisbane North boys. That's us. See you later. I'm going to go to the gym, get some deadlifts in. Thanks to Kevin.
Pleasure.
My
Pleasure.
brain's starting
Enjoyed
to
it
freeze
immensely.
up. Okay. Yep. Thanks to carsguide.com.au for their sponsorship for the day. Thanks to Baseball Australia. Thanks to Major League Baseball International for their help today. Tom Nicholson, I hope you enjoyed that game. Glenn Williams down in Sydney, hope you enjoyed that. Hope all the other good high-profile emailers we had enjoyed the game. On behalf of Glenn Long and the crew here at Alligators Field, we will be back in the morning. Where is my list? Let you know what's going to happen first thing. Who's going to get to it first, me or Kevin? Tomorrow morning, it will be first verse 8, then third pool C, third pool D, winner 41, winner 42. And that tells you absolutely nothing. May have changed. I would suggest, if you want to know, get on the website. Go straight to the Baseball Australia, the ABF, Australian Baseball Federation website. Click on the events. The drop-down box will have Little League. Go to Little League, and that will tell you every piece of information you need to know. It's here somewhere. The actual website. Here is it. I'm not going to waste your time. You know how it is. Everyone's smart these days. Yeah, check the league website. You know how to do it. You don't need me to tell you. Okay, thanks, Kevin.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Glenn.
Great calling.
Excellent work. We'll talk to you later. Bye for now.
For the young kids to be able to go to, and it's probably one of the only events around the world where you can actually play at your club or your region and end up playing in a world championship for your region.
Did you play in the Little League Championships when you were a youngster?
Mate, they didn't have it back when I was a youngster, so they existed, but Australia weren't involved, so it's only recently that we've been involved in the process, and this is the first year where we get instant automatic bids, so I think that's a reflection of how much the sport's grown over here, but also how much they value Australia.
Massive in the US of A. So what can these kids expect when they get there if they do win the tournament in Australia?
I have trouble getting my head around it. I watch it on TV, and the kids play in front of crowds of 30, 40,000 people, and it's on TV, it's nationwide, it's worldwide. It's actually on ESPN here in Australia, so I don't know how to explain to the parents and the kids what they're in for, because it's so surreal for me when I look at it. You see adults going through it, but so much emotion, because you've got parents and young kids and they're crying, and it's such a wonderful event. I really don't know what to explain to them, apart from just encourage them and make sure that they do enjoy the whole experience.
And what's your advice to the young kids who are playing in this Little Leagues Championship over the weekend?
Well, first of all, you've got to go have fun, and you've obviously done something good enough to get there to qualify. So just keep doing what you've been doing. Enjoy the whole process. Enjoy the event, and play as hard as you can.
Good luck to the winning team that will be heading to the USA to take part in the World Little League Championships and play before a worldwide television audience on ESPN. To all Little Leaguers and mums and dads, Baseball Queensland's new season starts in October with sign-ons in Brisbane and the Gold Coast the 3rd and the 10th of August. It's open to all boys and girls, and you don't need experience. Just be there for an amazing start to the season. Baseball Queensland sign-ons the 3rd and the 10th of August 2013. Check out www.qld.baseball.com.au or download the Baseball Queensland free app. Baseball Queensland upholds an anti-bullying policy. Baseball Queensland welcomes and congratulates all teams playing in this weekend's Australian Little League National Championships. And good luck to the winning team that will be heading to the USA to take part in the World Little League Championships and play before a worldwide television audience on ESPN. To all Little Leaguers and mums and dads, Baseball Queensland's new season starts in October with sign-ons in Brisbane and the Gold Coast the 3rd and the 10th of August. It's open to all boys and girls and you don't need experience. Just be there for an amazing start to the season. Baseball Queensland sign-ons the 3rd and the 10th of August 2013. Check out www.qld.baseball.com.au or download the Baseball Queensland free app. Baseball Queensland upholds an anti-bullying policy. Baseball Queensland welcomes and congratulates all teams playing in this weekend's Australian Little League